Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Tuesday, the 22nd of November. The euro lost some ground against most of its major counterparts as ongoing European woes prompt investors to seek safety. Moody's noted that recent increase in bond yields and lower economic growth pace placed a negative pressure on France's credit rating. The spread between German and Belgian 10-year bond yields was wider than that of German and Italian bonds at some point yesterday, and Spain is scheduled to sell 10-year bonds today, the first time since the election's outcome over the weekend. Versus the US dollar, the single currency dropped to 134.83 from 135.34. Against the Swiss franc, the euro slid to 123.75 from 124.04. US dollar recorded gains against the basket of currencies as investors' risk appetite disappeared and existing home sales for October came out better than expected. Against the Japanese yen, the greenback rose to 76.93 from 76.86. There were reports that the Bank of Japan could purchase up to 50 trillion yen of foreign currency denominated bonds based on ex-Bank of Japan Deputy Governor Iwata's suggestion. Japanese Financial Minister Azumi stipulated that this is not the government's position. The Australian dollar plunged to 0.9851 from 0.9996 against the US dollar as risk aversion dominated traders' attitude towards the pair. The British pound followed suit, diving down to 156.37 from 157.76 against the US dollar. Looking at commodities, we saw oil prices decline to $96.55 a barrel from $97.84. Gold plummeted to $1,677.80 an ounce from $1,720.44 amid increasing views that it does not exhibit the safe haven characteristics it once did. And silver, on a similar note, dropped to $31.44 an ounce from $32.15. Now let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 135.40 with a preference to enter into short positions at 135.40. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 77.20 with a preference to enter into short positions at 77.20. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 0.9940 with a preference to enter into short positions at 0.9940. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 157.40 with a preference to enter into short positions at 157.40. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 103.15 with a preference to enter into long positions at 103.15. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is at 96.25 with a preference to enter into long positions at 96.25. The gold pivot point is at 1700 with a preference to enter into short positions at 1700. And the silver pivot point is at 31.70 with a preference to enter into short positions at 31.70. And of course, for up-to-date information, please visit our website www.easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market movers today are the UK public sector net borrowing for October forecast to narrow to 3.75 billion, Canadian core retail sales for September forecast to rise by 0.4%, and US third quarter GDP forecast to remain unchanged at 2.5%. Now on to equities, which were negative across the board. In Europe, the FTSE was down 2.62%, the DAX was down 3.35%, and the CAC was down 3.41%. In the US, the SP 500 was down 1.86% and the Dow was down 2.11%. At the time of writing in Asia, the Nikkei was down 0.40% and the Hang Seng was down 0.58%. It's been your daily outlook. I'm Emma Joe from Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.